Come around, it's when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Darion. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Pharaoh. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Pharaoh.
She ice cold, Darion.
Come around, it's when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Darion. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Pharaoh.
She ice cold, Darion.
Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Pharaoh.
She ice cold, Darion.
What's good, gang? It's your boy Demar here. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks Daily. What's good? Hold up. Y'all know I gotta play it. That's three in a row.
I keep that
Murray with a monster night. Murray was on fire.
I keep that shit on.
I gotta play it.
The telephone rats put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on. I keep that shit on. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on. I'ma shine, I ain't telling lies. I'ma grind, I stay on mine. I feel no man. I slang that iron like Tony Stark. I hop out for mine. I go far for mine. I don't play, I grind. I drop some racks for this shit. All my diamonds gon' shine. I drip on every time. I know I got some dimes. They on my timeline. They in my call log. Okay, I called out. Okay, let's handle business. We stand on everything. You know we pull up with it. We in the city, me and my nigga, but we been did it. Fire rats put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on. I keep that shit on. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on me.
Ain't nothing like that dub, baby.
I keep that shit on.
Ain't nothing like
Young nigga with a bag on me. Now the bitch wanna brag on me. All the niggas go out bad on me. How the hell you mad on me? In the field like the spice on my feet. How you hang from a nosebleed seat? Yeah, got me geek like Screech. They gon' try to ride a nigga off. I ain't even reach my peak. They gon' try to turn the faucet off. But a nigga just still gon' leak. I ain't with it talking let link. If you got beef, come eat. I just picked up a bag.
Hey. I'm gonna tell you something straight up, man. Okay, you know I keeps it real, okay? Because I'm all about wins and losses, okay? Listen, I don't care if you don't like DeJounte Murray. I don't care if you say he don't fit. You got to tip your cap to DeJounte Murray tonight. You got to tip your cap to DeJounte Murray tonight. You got to tip your cap to DeJounte Murray tonight. You got to tip your cap to DeJounte Murray tonight. Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers. I don't care if you think DeJounte is a bum. I don't care if you think DeJounte don't fit. I don't care if you think DeJounte is trash. Look at what he put up tonight. Look at those numbers. Look at them. DeJounte Murray tonight, he go for 41 points, 6 boards, 7 boards, 6 assists. He was a plus 15 tonight. How did he get those 41 points? Bro, he was 17 for 25 from the field. 68% from the field tonight, family. 6 for 10 from 3. 60% from 3 tonight, gang. How can you not give this man no credit tonight? I don't care what you think of Murray. I don't care if you think you got to get it. This man single-handedly, bruh, in the first quarter, he single-handedly kept us in the game. If you was in the watch along, you saw the homeboy finisher. What the homeboy finisher say? The homeboy finisher said, if it wasn't for Murray at the end of the first quarter, we'd be down by 20. I get off the stream. I go to the soccer game with my son. I look at halftime. We done caught up and tied the game. Then by the time I get back to the house, we done took the lead in the third. I look, this dude's sitting on 30. I'm like, oh, this dude's on fire. This dude's on fire. Come on, man. Come on. So now, that makes the Hawks, since Trae Young, since you lost Trae, you lost Double O, you lost Kobe, no Jalen Johnson, we are now 5-2. 5-2. Another team held under 100 points. Yes, my son. Another team held under 100. And I know what people are going to say. I already know what people going to say, man. Well, Damon, Memphis didn't have nobody. Memphis didn't have nobody. What about us? We didn't have nothing. I know what they're going to say. Y'all ain't play nobody. They only had Jaren Jackson. Whoa, we didn't have nobody. Look at all the people we missing. I don't know why people don't act like we missing players too. We missing players. We missing Trae Young, Jalen Johnson. Your top 2 players, according to some fans, they're our best 2 players. We missing those. But for some reason, right, our own fans won't give us credit for winning being shorthanded. Bro, we started Vic Krejci tonight. Are we serious right now? We started Vic Krejci tonight. We get no credit? Listen. Let me drop this link. Because listen. You know, I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't care. Personally. You know, y'all know me. I don't care what nobody. I don't care if we play the fuck. I don't care if they was high school students. I don't care. To me, a win in the NBA is a win. I don't care. Straight up. I don't care what nobody say. Dub. But Demond, dub. That's all I be saying. But Demond, dub. Dub. But you know, they was missing dub. Because guess what? If we would have lost to this team tonight, oh my God. If we would have lost to this team tonight, you know what everybody been saying? You know what Hawks Twitter be saying? Y'all can't beat a team. They were missing 50 dudes. They only had 2 dudes and y'all still lost. But then when you win, they downplay the win. Listen, one thing I'm not going to do. I don't downplay no wins in the NBA. On the road, wins is hard to come by. I take all wins, all dubs. I take them all. So let's go and get to the let me drop this link. Let me hear what the fans got to say. Yo, check it, chat, check it. Tonight, let me announce to y'all, we will start doing memberships to the channel now. We will start doing memberships to the channel. So make sure you tap in, get involved, check it out. Check out the community tab. I'm looking for some feedback, but we're going to start doing memberships on the channel, man. So let's get involved, get into it. You feel me? Get involved, get into it. And let me look at this real quick, man. Sheesh. Let's look. Let me give you my player grades tonight. Yep, I'm going back to it. Let me give you my player grades. I know I've been bullshitting on them. But I'm back on my Grizzly. Vic, scale of 1 to 10. Vic, you get a 4. Sadiq Bey, you get a 3. You was trash tonight. Trash. You gave me 9 rebounds though. But bruh, 1 for 12, 0 for 6 from 3. You get a 3. Clint, listen, Clint, when I saw you playing, you was fucking trash. You was awful in the first quarter, getting manhandled, getting picked on, getting called out by Jaren Jackson Jr. You couldn't stop him. I left. I come back. The homies told me you was balling. You was doing your thing in a second. You must have. Because when I left, you didn't have no points. You end up finishing with a double-double, 15 and 11. I can't even hate on that. I mean, you shot like shit. I don't see how you shoot 5 for 13 from the field. But it is what it is. You gave me a double-double. It is what it is. Bogey, Clint, you get a 6. Bogey, 16 points. 4 turnovers. Why? 4 turns. Why? 3 assists, 6 boards. 43% from the field, 50 from 3. Bogey, you 16 points. Bogey, you get a 6. Murray, you get a 10. Amazing performance from DeJounte Murray. You get a 10 from me tonight, my guy. You get a 10. Hunter, 4 for 11, 12 points. 5 fouls. Some of those fouls was bullshit. And Quinn need to have a referee. He need to have the NBA look into these referees with this officiating. I've been talking about, if you've been on this channel, I've been talking about this officiating since day one. Since day one. I give Hunter a 6. Bruno, you ain't do shit. I give you a 4. Garrison, good hustle. 4. Trent, 4. Wesley Matthews, you just got zeros across the board, except plus minus. You played 4 minutes and 43 seconds. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 -7. Matt Wesley, you get a 2. Cause I don't. What do you do out there? You had 4. You could have gave up 4 minutes to Mo Gay. You could have bought Mo Gay up. Mo would have gave you more than that in 4 minutes. Shoot. Why you tripping? That was awful. But let's go to the chat, man. But yeah, let's see what everybody has to say tonight. We're gonna try this new my new little setup I did. Let me see if it's gonna wizard, if it's gonna pop up like I like. Let me see. There we go. What's good, Mr. Foot? Shout out to the homeboy Foot holding it down for us on the post-game live show while I was out there hanging with the Romans, doing with the Romans.
Welcome back. You know,
appreciate that, Foot.
Yeah, I see you
thank,
online.
Thank you for holding it down. Thank you.
All the time, man. It was fun, man. It was fun. You should see it was real fun. Hey, man, we got a dub, right?
Dub.
Hey, you know, hey, you didn't see it all. Just for everybody for the chat, Clint had 3 up and unders that he made tonight. I'm just saying. I just want to put that out there. Shout out for the up and unders for Clint, 3 made. But hey, man, it's a solid win, man. It's a solid. They didn't trick it off, right? Even though they was down and they were looking suspect. DJ, he was that dude tonight, right? He was possessed. And what Mike had, because me and Mikey had on his chat yesterday. Mikey talked about DJ driving, like how he drives, he don't drive, you know, and Clint being in the way, like everybody was saying. DJ was getting to it. He was down here all night. So solid win, man. Solid win. And I mean, much to say, man. It's just continuation of what we've been seeing. So again, these injuries are a blessing in disguise. And shout out to my boy. Let's shout out to my boy Mike. Vic started tonight. You know, he been asked for that, and he did what Mike know he could do. So he was facilitating, distributing. So let's give credit. Yeah, his points were where it was, but he did got 5, 6 assists. You know, a block, 2 steals or something like that. For him starting first time. I don't know if he started before before he got here last year, but that was solid to me from him at this point. Mm-hmm. You know, that's all I got to say right now. We'll get the details later.
All righty, that's the homeboy Foot. Let's move on to Tanju. What up, Tanju? Tanju, where you at?
Yo. Hey, you see me?
Nuh-uh.
You can't see me? You can't hear me?
Oh, now I can see you. Now
Hey.
What up, Tanju? Another dub. You see, Murray will cook it tonight, huh?
Hey, hold up. I ain't got the music, but we gonna celebrate still. Hawks up, Hawks up, Hawks up. Hawks up, Hawks up, Hawks up. Let's give a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Let's shout out to the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, we're gonna turn up for you, Tanju. Hold on, I'm gonna turn up for you. Don't even trip.
See, that's why I love you, my man.
I'm gonna turn up for you, Tanju.
Long as you keep it a buck, I'm with you, I don't give a fuck. Any problem, we mobbing it up. Any problem, we solve it free. Dirty stick, and it would cheat. Know that it came from the street. Know that I came from the street.
Tell them fire rats, put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on. I keep that shit on. Keep that shit on.
I
keep that shit on me.
Hey, there it go, baby.
Hey, good looking, my man.
I'm gonna turn up for you.
Man, I just want to celebrate the team. You feel me? Like a lot of I made a decision, Damon.
What decision you made, my guy?
I'm gonna stop stressing over these Hawks fans.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm gonna stop stressing, man. It don't matter what happens. We'll win a game by 100 points, and somebody will be like, "But did you see Sadiq Bey's shoes?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is, Damon. I don't know what it is, my man. Hey, I don't know what it is. Yo. I don't know what it is. It don't, no matter what we do. Trae Young will have a dunk from the half court. And then they'll be like, well, his foot, it was on the line.
You
Hey,
right,
I'm gonna
man.
stop.
You right. You right, man. You right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it is. It don't, no matter what we do. And in that interview, you seen the interview with Trae with Taylor Brooks?
Yeah.
One of the things that Trae was talking about, a lot of people didn't talk about, is he was talking about Atlanta media.
Yeah, I mean, we know who he was talking about. I know who.
Right. He was talking about Atlanta media. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, to me, I you know what I'm saying? Like,
Woosah.
you know what I'm saying?
Woosah.
Like, I'm gonna stop letting these fans upset me. Because, hey, Trae ain't there, JJ ain't there, Double O ain't there, and we still got a dub.
That's all that matter. A dub. I'm gonna tell you what we say in the
man.
Army. I'm gonna tell you what we say in the Army. You
Hey.
go to war with the soldiers you have. You got to go to war with who you got, man. That's who you got, man.
Hey, when you come out that dub, when you come out that war with that dub, when you came out there with the cats who you didn't think, like you said, motherfucking Vic Krejci started tonight.
Yeah, Vic Krejci started.
I don't care who we playing. The team that we got and the team that we rocking with. So that's why I said Coach Quinn with the win.
That's right.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Coach. You for doing your job, homie.
There you go.
He's doing his job, and that's I hate to say, I feel like it took putting Quinn under pressure, because like we can see how he's, you know what I'm saying, maneuvering and doing all this shit, but man, I need him to maneuver and do all of that when we're playing these like high level teams, and I need to see him doing that same thing. Like with that genius, that super coaching IQ, all that shit that the whole world recognized. Like, yeah. I need to see that when we play Boston.
All right. Well, let me move on to Marion now, Tandrew. You gonna be here for the forum, my guy?
Oh, I'm right here, brother.
All right, that's what we talking about. And y'all know who that was. That was the homeboy Tandrew. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is.
Shit on, blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on. Yeah. I keep that shit on. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on me. Yeah.
What's good, my guy? Hawks win, baby. Dope.
Marion. Let's go, Hawks.
Marion.
Let's go, Hawks. Salute, Damon. Welcome back to America.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Salute to the homeboy Marion in the building. That boy Murray was on fire. Fish grease hot tonight.
He was on fire. DJ was on fire.
Bro, he shot 70%.
He shot 60% from three. He hit 6 of 10 threes.
Bro,
he was like, on fire. He was cooking.
I was like, keep shooting. I was mad he was passing it.
I wanted him to get a 50-piece. But I'm glad he got a career high.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask this
man. What you see tonight, Marion?
Well, first off, can anybody have more fun than Tanu? Can anybody? He made me feel good. I need to see Tanu when I'm having a bad day because he made me feel good. But big game from DJ. With Clint standing in the lane, with Bruno standing in the lane, with nobody to help, DJ put the team on his back. And he put up 41. He got a career high. So that's a big game for him. Good game from Vit. It was good to see Vit. I'm calling Vit hustle game. Because every time you see Vit, he's hustling. He was on the floor. He was diving after balls. He's playing good defense. He even got a 3-pointer. Good second half from Clint. In the first half, he was getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie. He was
Hey,
getting
that first quarter, hey, they targeted him in that first, and Jaron Johnson
Triple
and
J was
Jared Jackson
cooking him in the
was
first half.
cooking him.
He was
I
getting
was
cooked.
fired up in that first quarter, bro. I was pissed off.
Somebody said something. I don't know what they said. I don't know what somebody said to him at the halftime. They must have got it to him. But he came out in the second half, and his defense was better. He started scoring. He hit a couple up and unders. Good second half from Clint. And I want to thank Coach Quinn for letting DJ stay in the game. You might have missed it, but DJ played basically the whole third quarter.
Yeah, I missed the whole third.
Yeah, Coach Quinn didn't sub him out. He let him stay in. I think DJ must have looked at the bench like Apollo Creed looked at Rocky in Rocky 3 and said, "Don't throw that towel. Don't take me out, Coach." He just stayed in there. So I'm thankful that Quinn let him stay in there. He came back in the fourth and played well, and we was able to put those guys away. So the injury tour continues. We injured, we on tour, and we win it. So that's all that matters.
That's at the end of the day, because like I tell people, no one cares if your team is injured. And not at the professional level, they don't. That win we got tonight is the same win that's gonna go in there if Ja Morant was playing. It's the same dub. Okay.
And had we lost, the people wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning. If we would have lost this game. If we would have lost this game tonight, all you would have heard was, "Oh, y'all can't." DJ couldn't even lead the team to beat Jaron Jackson and some random guy from the G League. Woo, 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 woo. Man, listen. That's why I say I take all fucking wins, bro. Like I say, I don't care if we play high schoolers. I want to win, and I'm gonna take my win. I'm gonna take that win with pride.
If they put them in front of us, if they take the court, if they show up and we beat them, we beat them. That's the bottom line.
Facts.
We can only beat who they put in front of us, and they put a team of 8 in front of us. We beat them. That's all that matters.
And like I said, I tell people, don't forget, we injured too.
That's right.
It ain't like we run around here with a full healthy roster. We injured.
We've been injured all year long.
Yeah, and nobody gave us no slack.
Nobody gave us any slack.
That's right.
So
that's why I ain't giving that slack.
Win is a doggone win.
Facts. You got anything else, Marion?
That's it.
All right, now. I'll catch you on the open forum. But once again,
to the party, got a scrap, They wanna have that nigga get it in the party, That gas smoke is so strong, it retarded. Lean know what is at, you know what I am, Devil rubber band, playing with some band, Get them out the feeling, this is how I'm living, I was really in them.
he talking about feels good playing 5-on-5 defense. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, gang, because I already know where he going with that one. I ain't gonna touch it. I'll let some of y'all touch it. Some of y'all can deal with that one. Y'all could call me just call me Neutral D. I'm neutral. No, just call me Neutral Demond. That should have been a pause after that one. Neutral. Pause. Let's bring on everybody's favorite guest. The number one DJ fan in Hawks fandom, Mr. Matt. What's up, Matt? I gotta hear this. I gotta hear it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts.
Honestly, Demond, I did not watch the game.
I have put my focus. You didn't watch.
I legitimately did. I got in. I was in Florida the last few days for work. Came back in, went to dinner. I did not see the game.
You out there tricking?
No. Had really good dinner. Came in, and I saw we won. And I said, okay, let me look, because I know nobody played. And then I looked at the stat sheet and I said, this is one of these miracle nights like the Minnesota game. So, I look at the stat sheet and I see, your boy couldn't miss. You know what I'm saying? I know people are going to blow it out of proportion. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. But, I'll take that. But this doesn't change anything, Damon. I mean, as it relates to what we'll be doing in the off season, what should we be doing as far as upgrading the roster, making sure that we maintain our top 10 pick draft, all those things are paramount. I mean,
we're not picking in the top 10. I don't know why you keep saying
it was a good win in the sense that, I mean, Damon, if we play our cards right, we could. When we can get what you, John, Mike, what y'all all want, which is a 7-foot scoring big, and my boy Khalil Ware out of Indiana.
If we pick top 10, Matt,
we need a guy like that. That's a game changer.
If we pick top 10, that means your coach is a failure.
Right? I mean, look what he's doing out there with fifth graders, essentially. DJ and fifth graders is what he.
Well, you know what, Matt? You know what, Matt? Since you didn't see the game, let me show you something. Because you said you didn't see the game, right?
Okay.
You didn't see the game?
I didn't. Not a second.
Okay, let's look. I'm gonna show you these numbers real quick. Let me so you can see what's going on. First, shout out Ticket, and I know this is a question for you, Matt. Has Trae Young shot 70% on 25 shots? You know he coming for you on that one. You know that's directed towards you.
He shot better than that, Gerald. I'll provide the game in a second. I believe
you know that's directed towards you.
New Orleans game.
Now,
it's fine. I believe it was the New Orleans game, but I'll double check for Gerald.
Now, let me tell you. You see that right there? Murray, 40 minutes. Bro, he was giving us a point a minute. Look at that. 68% on 25 attempts. 60% from 3. You don't that don't interest you? That don't interest you?
I would venture to say, any above average NBA player can have a good night. Grayson Allen just hit 10 threes the other night. So I mean, hey, everybody has their night. Just like Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota game, Halloween. It happens. Am I going to elevate DJ now because he had a twice in a season game? No. You know what I'm saying? You know what this does do, Damon? It shows he can play point, although I want those assists to be a little bit higher, but it shows he can play point guard. Again, Memphis don't have a point guard, so I mean, he wasn't really doing anything defensively. He didn't really have to. So, I mean, he could focus a lot of his energy on scoring. And there was nobody else to pass it to, really. So he could take all those shots. But what he's really doing, Damon, is he's upping that trade value. That's what, for me, is most important. Okay? Maybe now, Damon, we can go back to New Orleans and get Herb Jones. Maybe we don't got to beg for Herb. Now we could just say, here's DJ. And they'll say, shit, you can have Herb. You can have Troy Murphy. You can have a first. Hopefully, DJ is what y'all say he is. His value should reflect that, what y'all say he is, which is a legitimate starter and 2 picks. Right? That's what Jared, that's what y'all say he worth. A legit starter and 2 picks. Cool. So when we get on the phone with them teams, we're gonna send them this tape tonight. We're gonna send them this tape. We're gonna send them the Minnesota tape.
This is what I need you to do. I need you to say Mary Curry this team tonight.
Murray had a good game. In the
I need you to say Murray Curry this team tonight. Because that's what he did.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, because you didn't see the game. You didn't see it. So I'm telling you what he did.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it. Murray carried the Hawks against the YMCA crew.
That's all I need to hear. I don't need to hear nothing after that. I don't need to hear nothing after that. Good job, man.
The
I know,
YMCA crew from
Matt,
Memphis.
I know it took a lot for you to say that. It took a lot, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Stay here for the forum, Matt. Stay for the forum, because you know you got a line of people just waiting to talk to you. Because I heard you was MIA the past
That's
2 games.
always.
That's what I heard, and that's what the street's saying. The street's saying you MIA.
Hey, Murray shot terrible. Murray shot terrible the last 2 games, so they lucky. I've been busy.
With you, I don't give a fuck. Any problem, we mobbing it up. Any problem, we solve for free. Dirty stick, and it would cheat. Know that they came from the street. Know that I came from the street.
Tell them 5 rats, put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on.
All right, man. Let me go to Mike, man. Matt old party pooper, man. Matt out here party pooping, man. Stop party pooping, Matt. What's good, Mike?
Oh, what's up, man?
Your your boy got that starting job tonight.
Oh, but you already know, man. You already know, man. That's what I'm saying. Man. You got to chill out hating on my dog.
I was with him till you thought he was George Gervin, missed that damn finger roll. I was like, dunk the damn ball, man.
No, man. He only took, he took more shots than I almost expect from him. He took, 5 shots or so? He only made 1. Yeah, but he was playing straight defense, though. He was playing straight defense, had a couple steals, like Foot mentioned, block. The main thing with Vitt, he do a lot of things that, like I always say, man, it's not necessarily going to show up on the stat sheet. So that's why I hope that he continues to develop his game to where he can kind of score a little bit more so that he can play, or, people can notice what he does, though. But like I said, Vitt, he just moves the ball, man. So when everybody was complaining, unfortunately, I have to speak about it. I try not to count the Brooklyn games, but the Brooklyn games and about how, the offense stagnant, the ball don't move and everything. I mean, Vitt is pretty much outside of Trey and then JJ. He's, your only other, I feel like natural, playmaker in a sense, person who moves the ball. The ball never really sticks with it. He gets the ball, he moves it immediately, and always make a good pass and stuff like that. So the W is a W, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, happy to take the W. I don't want to squander it, talk down on it too much, but the Grizzlies ain't really got too many people playing, bro. DJ did what he's supposed to do, man. Where DJ ranks in the NBA, looking at what Memphis rolled out there, DJ went out there and balled and won the game. He had almost half the points, man.
That's like if DJ was on a rehab assignment, we sit in the College Park. I expect him to go for 30 or 40 in the G League.
That's what I'm saying. So I got shout out to like I said, I know one Grizzlies fan, man. So he wanted to stress the fact that they ain't have no one. All right, so he wanted to stress that fact. Let y'all know that that the Grizzlies didn't have anybody
until we lose.
He said until we lose. I know, right? That's until we lose. But I knew we was gonna win though, huh?
I tell people, bro, if this Charlotte, we probably lose. We'd have played Charlotte. They'd have missed 15. They'd have missed 10 dudes, and we lose.
Man, I knew we was gonna win though, man. I didn't have any concerns really. Besides, I wasn't besides. I felt like we was gonna win, man. Then the way DJ was balling, like I said, DJ did tonight was all right. So you heard the whole bull. That's what I want to talk about though, real quick though. The whole Kobe Buffkin can basically take over for DJ and replace DJ, and the reason is because what he does in G League. And then I know you said, and we said, it was like, bro, what you think DJ would do in the G League? You know what I'm saying? This was a borderline G League team. You know what I mean? And you see what DJ doing, man. It's man, come on, bro. Kobe Buffkin is not gonna seamlessly replace DJ.
Hey, remember Isaiah Thomas for the Celtics?
Yeah.
Bro, he just played a G League game the other night, bro, and went for 35.
And dropped 35, exactly,
that's what NBA players supposed to do at the G League.
Yeah, no knock on Kobe, you know what I'm saying? He do what he's supposed to do on that level, but he not ready to score like that, man, on the main stage, man. He not ready to do that, man.
And he shot that shit efficient as hell.
But shout out to my boy Vic, man. I hope we keep him in the Hawks organization, man, and he continue to grow and develop, because I really think that he solves a lot of the issues that we complain about. If
he gave us some extra length out there with
man. The boys, they were hating a little bit on him too, man. In my opinion, man, y'all noticed it, man. Like on the floor, like Vic, he'll come around and like try to get the ball, man. But these Negroes go the other way or something like that, or ball hog. Like, man, pass on the ball, man, because he ain't gonna do nothing but pass it back, dummies. Like, come on, bro. Like, Vic not finna shoot it. Like, give him the ball and let him, you know what I'm saying, pass it back to you. Well, like, retard. But anyway, it is what it is.
All right, that's the homeboy Mike. Shout out my guy Mike in the building. But guess what? One more time, I got to play it.
Yeah, wrong or right.
Fire rats for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the eye, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bitches recognize me.
That's
I
three
keep
in a
that
row.
shit on. Yeah.
Three.
I keep that shit on. Keep that shit on me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
3 in a row.
Yeah, yeah. I keep that shit on me.
Let me go to my homeboy. Y'all might know him from the Birdcage LLC. If you're not subscribed to that channel, go tap in with my guy, the historian. He taught Falcons. He taught football history over there. Have special guests. And when I say special guests, I mean like NFL players as guests. It's my guy, Ryan. Talk to me, baby. Big win tonight. Big game from Murray tonight. Cooking like fish grease, my guy.
Yeah, man, 3 in a row. Let me go ahead and change this background. You know I love me some J Smooth, but I got to do this for Matt right here. Got to put Mr. DJ up for Matt tonight, baby. 41 piece, no salt. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and say it right. 41 piece with extra sauce and no napkins, and he was just messing with it tonight. Now, I get it like this here. We understand that Memphis didn't have all their players. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Here's the thing. You're a professional athlete, don't matter who it is. Guess what? Right. You take who you got on the bench and you put them on the floor and you try to win a ball game. Point blank, period. Stop trying to downgrade it. That's 3 wins in a row. Still got to keep it going. Like, look, I'm not going to be a damn negative Nancy. And just to be clear for everyone, because it was some people in the chat that was saying DJ's only had 1 game or 2 games. DJ's had 2 41-point games, plus tonight makes 3. So that's 3 times he's done it in his career. We know Trey does it regularly, but now we're starting to see that this team is starting to keep teams under 100 points a game, you know, since Trey hasn't been there. Yeah, we took a loss or 2, but it is what it is. At this point, I look at it like this. The defense looks a little bit better, period. Quinn's doing what he has to do right now to keep everybody right. And if you look at it, most of the points that we ended up getting off of what was that? I had that points off of turnovers. We got 21 points off of turnovers. That's key. If we're not able to hit shots, you got to get garbage points. It doesn't matter. The shit adds up, period. And those points add up. They help you win ball games. At this point, I just want us to win. I don't give a damn how it's done. I don't care if it's pretty. It's just got to be done, period. And at this point, you know, it's just a beautiful thing to see that, like you said, Vic came up. Hopefully we can keep him. He brought some things to the table. You know, but Bogdan did what he does. DeAndre Hunter had a bit of a slow start, but he started to get it together. But hey, I'll take the win however we can get it. Period. There's no such thing as a badass win.
It ain't. It's
like, no, and the thing that kills me is you got people in our own fan base that hate on our own players. Period.
But see, and this is what I try to tell people, man. And they do me like this on Twitter all the time, man.
What's up?
Just because you give credit to one player, don't mean you don't like the other player.
Hell,
If the other player didn't play or he had a shitty game, it is what it is, man. Just because I say, yo, Murray balling, that ain't got. Listen, y'all know me on this channel. You know me when it comes to the Hawk. If I want to say something about a player, I'm just gonna say the shit. You ain't gotta never try to guess nothing I'm saying. I'm gonna say it straight up. You feel me? Tonight, you gotta tip your cap, man. We could have went in there and tricked off that game like we do against the Charlottes, like we did against Brooklyn twice.
Mm-hmm.
But we went in there, even though I didn't like the way we started, I was pissed off.
Yep.
They rebounded and they handled business. And you gotta tip your cap to DJ. Bro, shooting 70% from the field on 25 attempts.
And just think about it, Damon. We had a 42.5% average tonight with field goals tonight. We went 37 out of 87 tonight. And you look at the free throws, they went 10 out of 15 tonight. I think we need to get better at getting those freebies at the charity stripe or whatnot. But I'll take 10 out. I'll take 10 out of 15.
Yeah, I was complaining about that.
And think about it. Think about it. You go 66% tonight. Well, you might as well say 67% because it's 66.7. You go 66% tonight at the free throw line, and then you have 47 rebounds tonight. That was something that was key because, the games that we lose, we always get outshined off the glass. We had 47 tonight, 15 on the offensive side. I'd like to see us get more offensive rebounds, just like we get defensive rebounds. We had 32 defensive rebounds tonight. So, and we had 5 blocks and 9 steals. So for me, I can't be mad at that. And one of the things that we've always talked about, we don't have that big in the paint that we want, but we ended up still with 32 points in the paint. I'd like to see us cut down on the fouls or whatnot because we had 20 fouls tonight. Some of those, ticky-tack, I say, the refs are they're gonna mess up stuff. But I'd love for us to cut down on the fouls, and I'd love for us to get more points in the paint and start attacking the rim because everybody was cold. DJ was carrying it majority of the game. He was carrying it while everybody was cold. If you see your shot is on vacation, go ahead and just start going to the cup. Start trying to get to the charity stripe and start trying to attack the paint. That's what you got to do.
Awful. He was awful tonight. 1 for 12 from the field, 0 for 6 from. He was fucking. He should have went attacking. I don't know why he stopped playing bully ball. He should have went back to the bully ball he was playing.
It's ironic your boy Matt missed out on this game. You know what I'm saying? I know he said he was out at dinner and all that.
It don't matter. I'm gonna remind him.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Listen, you got a whole section that's gonna get in them. Listen, you got a whole section that's about to get in his draws tonight. Because I actually pushed this button in the back for you. This is where everybody was thinking when we was like, oh, when you were making that announcement, you should have had this going. That's what you need to make his intro. You need to have a celebrity boo for that dude, just like that. We getting in his ass tonight, dog. Hey, appreciate you having me on. I'm staying on for this one.
Let's go to Pharaoh. But first,
come eat. I just picked up a bag and stink. Fuck with you till I'm stink. Long as you keep it a bean, long as you keep it a buck. I'm with you, I don't give a fuck. Any problem we mobbing it up. Any problem we solve for free. Dirty stick ain't even cheap. Learned it came from the street. Learned I came from the street.
7 racks, put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on.
Hey, I keep it. Yo,
Pharaoh.
Hey, you still got to send me the song. I need it for my workout.
You ain't even get on Prize Picks tonight, did you?
Yeah, I did. Tanu want me to stay positive, so I'm gonna stay positive.
Oh, okay.
Because they sold me tonight. But other than my guy DJ, who was out there cooking with a flamethrower, he carried that game. Look, that first, you could tell Bay really didn't have it in the first quarter, and they was off for that first half. So DJ carried that through us that game. DJ was cooking.
If it weren't for Murray, we would have been down 20 after the first quarter.
Yeah, like when they tied it at halftime, I think it was like 46, 41, whatever it was. I told Mikey, I don't care if we win by 71 to like 68, long as we win. I don't care.
That matter, man. That's all that mattered.
I like the last couple of times I've been telling people I'm tired of they didn't have such and such. I don't care. We won. They're dealing with that since Orlando. Oh, they didn't have Paolo. Oh, Utah ain't got this. The Knicks didn't have whoever they didn't have. I don't care. They sent 5 people out there and we beat them. That's all I care about.
That's all that matters.
Now I need them to get maybe 2 more. I'm not trying to ask for a lot. But when the last time we had a winning streak? Like, I think the longest one we had in the past 2-3 years is 5 games.
I'm gonna tell you like this: we're probably gonna take an L against the Pelicans, even though the Pelicans got their ass was
Which game is
getting
that?
ass put.
The next one. That's the next one.
We play them Sunday in New Orleans. We might take an L, but it is what it is, man. My whole point is this. This is all I'm looking for this team is that we, first of all, the first thing we need to focus on is what? Beating teams that we should beat. We should beat Memphis. We should have beat the Nets 2 times. That's my focus. Teams that I know that's better than us, I'm not concerned with that. Yeah, because we're not full of strength to hang with some of them teams. But the first step is beating the teams you supposed to beat. Do that first. Then I worry about a Celtic, Thunder. Then we can worry about them. We don't need to be worried about them.
Yeah.
If we can't beat the Nets, the Hornets, the Wizards, teams who've blown us out already. That's single digits and wins. Beat these teams. That's my main focus. You know what I'm saying?
Same here. I just need us to win. That's all I care about.
Shit. That's all you got.
But that was a good win tonight.
Don't worry, I got you, Pharaoh.
I was pissed off at Clint that first half. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Make sure you play the song.
That dub, baby. That's dub, man. All right,
make sure you send me the song now.
All right, let's move to Kool-Aid real quick. Hey, we got to speed this up, guys, so we can get to the open forum, man. So we're going to knock it down. You got 1 minute. Say what you got to say so we can get to this open forum real quick. What's good, Kool-Aid?
Hey, man. DJ was the best player on the floor, man.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. He should have been. I mean, there was nobody else out there, was it?
Hey, I mean, it's like the wins that we've been getting, man. Other players been coming up big.
Yeah,
everybody had their turn. JJ had his turn on one of the games. Got us the dub.
Yeah.
Bogey other day had his game. Got us the dub. DJ tonight had his game.
That's that next man up, baby.
Then we had a Bruno showing in the center that helped along with those games. And tonight we had a Clint Capella showing. Can you believe that?
Shout out Capella
because he hit his free throws.
Because he was awful in the first.
Yeah. At first he was awful, but then he whatever was said, but he came out there and looked like the old Clint, blocking shots. And then what the most amazing part, he hit his free throw.
Facts.
You can't ask no more than that. When he hit his free throw, you can't ask no more than that. You know what I'm saying?
He finished with a double-double, so I ain't really hating on him.
Yeah. We were talking about that the last time with Foot about Clint. I always said that Clint looked like when Clint come out there, I know Clint got bad knees, so sometimes he's gonna have bad games. When his knee gets sore, he's gonna have a bad game. He can't get off the floor. But tonight looked like he had a lot of energy. He looked like old Clint, blocked some shot, you know, and he had his game. He got them double. And I already had picked the Hawks with those 6-2. So we looking good on that 6-2. You know.
All right. Bet
and
that.
Last thing I got to say, man, I already had to say, y'all, everybody heard me screaming and hollering about the trade thing. So I'm through with that.
All righty. And that's Kool-Aid. Let's move on to John. And then we got Darion, we got Larry, then we in the open forum because you know where your boy going at. You know where I'm finna go, baby. You know where I'm finna go. Oh, shit. Here we go.
You can't put a dollar bill under Clint Capella's foot. You can't put a dollar bill. That nigga shook. Clint Capella, Hawkapella, Clint Capella, Hawkapella, Clint Capella can't put no dollar under his foot. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. I don't want to bore you, so let's go to the forum. I'll talk about it later then. By the time we'll get somebody that can help us frequently win. Bye, 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 bye.
And that was John. And that was John. Listen, calling all producers. Reach out to John, man. Reach out to John. He working on some hits over there. We about to bring up the homeboy Darion. What's good, my guy?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's good, baby? Big win tonight. Big win.
It was a big win. Hey, man, don't put me after John no more, because I can't follow that. Yo, if you see me after John, just skip me and go to the open forum. Right.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'll keep it short to mine. Yo, play Veet more. Whenever everyone gets kind of semi-healthy, if I don't see Veet playing over Garrison Matthews, I'm going to lose my mind, man.
Well, let me tell you, we're going to take your mind and throw it away.
But, come on, he should be playing over Garrison. At the least.
He ain't going to do it, though, man. This is what you got to remember about Quinn Snyder. Remember this, guys. What you seeing now, you only seeing it because he's forced to do it. Once we get players back, he's going back to his old ways. One, because he's stubborn. Two, he plays NBA politics. So that's why I tell people, you better enjoy what you see now. Because when we get healthy, we're going to see the same rotation. You're going to see Trey, Jalen, Murray, Clint, Bay. He's going to do the same substitution. We're going to sit here like this. Why isn't he playing such and such?
Well, yo, shout out to Veet for having a good game.
And I'm going to tell you, and like I was telling Mike, man, what I liked about V was,
yo, he moves the ball.
And he gave you length on the court also. So now that I think about it, I think the smallest dude we had in the starters was DJ.
Yeah, Veet.
Yeah,
how tall is Veet? Veet's what, like 6'6", 6'7"? Something like that.
Yeah, he like 6'8". He tall.
Shout out to second half Clint too. That first half, throw him away.
Salute that. Yeah, first half he would try. I was so mad at Clint in the first half, bro. I was ready to cut him on the spot. I was ready to leave him.
Yeah, but yeah, the main point of this, don't put me after John no more, man. Just go to the open forum.
And let's hit up Larry, man. And then we got then we in this open forum, and then you know where your boy's finna go. So what's good, Larry?
What's going on with you, man? I see you got that Italian tan on you. Appreciate you coming in on your National Lampoon trip. How you doing, brother?
The Italian tan.
What's going on?
Hey.
You had a good brother?
Hell yeah, man. Shit, that was a good break, man. Rome was all it was nice out there, man. I was just out there being a little tourist and stuff, you know. I miss tapping in with y'all. I didn't realize how much I missed doing this shit till I was watching y'all, because I was going back watching the shows y'all did. I was like, damn.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
So because I was so far, I was what?
We might have to send you back to Europe, because when your ass was in Europe, we got a 3-game winning streak. So your ass might need to get your ass back to Europe, bro. Hey man,
if that's
put a
what
one
it
in the
takes.
chat. If the man got to go back to Europe, so we keep this winning streak going.
If that what it takes, I'm willing to do it. I don't know if I got that many hours off work though.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's that. But nah. Good win. I don't care, man. If you win, it is what it is. 46-46. Got to be some of the worst basketball we've seen in a while. But I like the way they came back, though. Because a game like that, man, we all know. They would have just, I said, lay down and unbuckle your bra. Fall back. Of course, we should beat this team. That's the only team that got more injuries on their team than us. They got like 8 people injured. You know what I'm saying? They got a starting rotation injured outside of Jaren Jackson, so Jr. So we should win that game. Shout out to Bruno. Shout out to Bruno Fernando with the defense on Jaren Jackson Jr. because he had 17 in the first half and he only had 21 for the rest of the game. So shout out to Bruno Fernando for that excellent lockdown defense. He was everywhere. And Vic Krejci diving for balls. You know what I'm saying? Had 2 steals and a block. Yeah, I think Bogey and DeJounte were the shortest people. They're both 6'4". So yeah, Vic gives you some length, but again, just like you said, once people get healthy, he'll be at the end handing people Gatorade and not playing. I don't know, man. I mean, we seeing, we just take it as we get it, man. We know how this coach is gonna do. He had 3 timeouts going into the 4 timeouts going to the quarter. You know, Marion was like $4,000 for each one he redeemed at the end of the game. He ended up with 2 at the end of the game. But again, that's enough for me. Open forum, man. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Open forum time. But y'all know what I'm about to do.
Yeah, I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on.
I'm just round with that thing in my lap. I just came to the party, got a scrap, They wonder how that nigga get it in the party, That gas smoke is so strong, it retarded. You know what is I, you know what I am, Devil rubber band, playing with some band, Get them out the feeling, this is how I'm living, I was really in them trenches for a minute, Ain't come easy, crib my ass Thanksgiving, Top breadwinner, they know that we winning, Did my life, yeah, did my life, wrong but right, yeah, wrong but right,
5 racks for the drip on me, keep that shit on, blowing on the Zion, sipping lean, I keep that shit on, bad bitches recognize.
Okay, there you go.
Loud,
Yo, that song was real loud.
Yes, sir. That thing over here.
Hold on.
I gotta keep it turned up, baby. I don't play music low.
Yes, sir.
Turn your volume down. Cause we lit over here. Hey, listen. Hey, real quick. I'm finna go work on this engine. Okay. Okay, y'all hold it down. Listen, gang, listen. I'm gonna go work on this engine real quick. And
Hey, Damon.
Yes, Mr. John.
Be sure and put that blinker fluid in there. You know, it's about time for it.
Yeah. That's some stuff. We used to say that in the Army too, man.
I'm always stepping on military toes. What's the problem
we used
here?
to say that in the Army, man. We used to say when we work in the motor pool, we used to be like, hey, private, go get the blinker fluid. And they'd be running around asking people for it. We used to do that. But
boy, that's pitiful. That's pitiful. That is pitiful.
But hey, gang, hey, I'll be right back. Y'all go chop it up. I'm still watching the show from the background. Y'all do your thing. Pharaoh, I'm about to bring you back on, Pharaoh. I just had to take you off so I could come over here real quick. Hey, real quick. Shout out to the Hawks, man. Listen, at the end of the day, like I tell people, until the front office come out here and tell me that this team is tanking, I expect my team to come out here, compete, and win at the end of the day. Obviously, I know we ain't finna win all the damn games or whatnot. But at this point, guys, being under 500, we got to take what we can get and beat the teams that we should beat. And that's what we did tonight. Shout out Marion. Marion with an amazing game. When you're shooting 72% from the field, bro, with 25 attempts, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
60% from 3, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm going to be about him being Pharaoh Pitt. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button, gang. And don't forget to read the community board. We about to start the We Talk Hawks memberships. So y'all make sure y'all tap into that, take a look into that. And I'll be back. Y'all got it, family.
Well, don't everybody speak at once.
Clint Capella tonight. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Clint needed some help down there. Clint really needed some help down there because, you know, one thing that I was taught when I was growing up, and I keep, I know I keep going back to my coaching. You grab the rebound, that ball is not supposed to come below your shoulder. But I see more and more players, they'll grab the rebound, go down. And tonight with Clint, he had 3 people around him, just looking like doggone vultures, just waiting on him to come up. And since the officials weren't calling anything, he was just taking a beat. He needs some help down there. Now, I would have loved to have seen him and Bruno in there together, just to counteract what they were doing to him. But since we don't have but Bruno, I can understand why he wasn't in there. I can understand it.
I was gonna say he wouldn't be so bad because he gets offensive rebounds. If when he got the offensive rebound, his first thought wasn't to put it back up; it was to pass the damn ball back out to an open shooter.
True.
He'd be so much better.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Now, and that's something else I wanted to get to too. If
I'm just saying that, but y'all been clowning me. So go ahead.
Oh, now wait a minute. It wasn't me, Foot. Now you know me and you. Me and you been riding together like 75 and 85 downtown on this one.
I understand.
Because thing is that all right, Clint Capella, when he gets a rebound, if he could draw a foul or two, go to the free throw line, he could make himself 20 points easy every doggone night. 20 points, 10, 15 rebounds every night. He could make money at the free throw line every night. And see, that's why I used to get at him about that afflicted free throw shot he got. Who is that? Jamal Wilkes. What? Come on, son. How did you get out of elementary school with that shot?
Well, you went back on that one, yeah.
Hey, you went back to you went back to Jamal Silk Wilkes, man. You off?
Yeah, man, look. I used to see him, and you know what? And I imitated that shot for a while in school.
How did it work for you?
Yeah, man, look here. You could track that shot at the airport. They thought it was a plane landing.
You ever try Rick Barry? You ever try the Rick Barry free throw shot?
Oh, that Rick Barry underhand.
Oh yeah.
No. My coach told me, man, hey boy, you try that one more damn time.
My boy Tanu feeling good over there. I see.
Real good.
Boy, your eyes slant. I ain't seen your eyes slanted like that in a minute, boy. Them Hawks got you on that good shit, don't they?
Who is that? I don't see Tanu.
No, I'm sorry. That's Pharaoh. My bad.
Look,
that's not. My bad. That's Pharaoh.
I was wondering who he's talking about.
I had to look. No,
I thought he was talking. I didn't see him either. In my head, I'm like, I know this nigga ain't talking about me.
Bad, dog. You always keep a hype on her, man. Tangu's my guy.
I know he's not talking about me.
My bad,
hey, man.
Pharaoh. My bad.
Hey, man, Tanu, that doggone Tanu. This is all you'll see of Tanu right here. He won't even show you. That's all you'll see of Tanu.
Absolutely.
Hey, man. I done had me a little bit of that doggone Mexican toilet bowl water. I done had some tequila tonight, so I'm feeling a little saucy.
I'm gonna get y'all going a little bit. Hey,
this is mango mix Quavo.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Kool-Aid?
Hey, Coach Quinn, man. He got it going, man. I like the way he's setting that defense up, man. He got these boys playing with effort, got them playing together. Coach Quinn making us eat a little crow on what he's doing. I heard Lemon Pepper Lou giving him a little praise. He was one of the coaches that he picked too, as one of his best coaches that he played with. And Coach Quinn really showing with what he have that he can win with it. I think they starting to buy in a little bit too. So it looking good.
Now,
I wanted to ask Kool-Aid something because it was something I forgot to ask him last time I was on here. So when we talked about the defense the last time and we said how things started to change because guys were buying in, what do you think that Coach Quinn is selling to these guys to really put them in a spot to where they're starting to buy in and actually play at the level that they're playing at and they're trying to figure it out? I know we're playing against bums right now, and yeah, I say bums even though they're NBA teams, but we haven't really shined like this against one of those teams that's a juggernaut yet. But do you think that we could actually do this later on once they buy in and figure out how to play defense a little bit better?
Let me put it like this: when I be going to the games and I start seeing Coach Quinn first start calling defense, he started calling a lot of zone. So it's like, you know how you feed them a little bit at a time. So it looked like he started feeding the team a little bit of time and what he wanted to do, because he always talked about effort after the game. You ever go look at it and listen to him talk after the game? He always talked about effort. And for them to play what they playing now, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of talking on the floor. And you see that. You can see him spreading, not in the zone anymore. You see him spreading the defense in the lanes. And if you watch that, he play in the lane, and they don't necessarily go through picks anymore. They really switch, and they speak a little bit more. So now you're seeing a lot of guys starting to play with effort. So when and I have to go back, I'm gonna say this about Trey. When he had Trey floating, he was feeding them, just slowly feeding the team into this defense that he wanted to play. And so that's what I'm looking at. I believe that with his defense, with that type of switching it, the way he's doing it, and the way he's spreading the floor, how they getting over on people. And even tonight, if you saw Clint Capella actually pick Jackson up all the way up the floor, where he usually, when he used to call the defense, when they used to be getting killed on the 3-pointers, he would have everybody run back and get into a 3-2 zone or a 2-3 zone, and they would get killed on the 3-pointers. So you actually seeing a different defense now, and I think they had to learn that, and then start having to see the effort, then put in the effort to do that. I saw Trey talk in one of his podcasts with Taylor, and that was one of the conversations. He said effort. So now Coach Quinn been giving that to Trey effort. So you've been seeing Trey put in some effort more than you ever seen. So a lot of that you see, like when you see like Vic and Matthews out there, they might look like they just doing things, but you see a lot of effort, and that little effort that they be making, and Bruno be making, and Garrison Matthews be making, they make a big difference on defense, even though they don't score. But those little things make a big difference. You see Garrison Matthews try to take charge. You see Vic try to take charge. And then I heard Trey say even Clint and him had a bet on how many charges they gonna take. Who could take the most charges? So when you have a coach getting in their mind and feeding them on certain things, and not just bringing them back into a zone defense and then jump out on people, that's an easy defense.
Yeah,
but you got
Kool-Aid, just think about it, bro. Now you talked about the effort and everything. Just look at it like this. When you talk about how these guys are buying into their defensive system, we got 21 points off of turnovers because of this defense that we're talking about. And this is something that we've lacked for a long time. I mean, they're starting to buy into it now later in the season. Hopefully it's not too little too late. But looking at it from this standpoint, let's just be real about this, man. When have we last seen a team hustle the way that they're hustling on defense? Everybody can't be Trey and everybody can't be DeJounte. Everybody's not going to score 30, 40 points a game. It's just not going to happen. Most guys are starting to buy into their roles. And once they figure out what their roles are, I think this could be a better team in the future under Quinn, and we still can get more points, like we said, off of turnovers, because garbage points add up at the end of games.
Yeah.
Right. And if you look at Bruno,
go ahead, man.
You know, Bruno made 2 steals in the lane, in the passing lane, where the passing lane was being kicked out to the 3-pointer. If you see, that have to be in your mind to jump that passing lane like that. You have to be taught that you're not just going to naturally jump that passing lane. The coach have to teach you, like, okay, you got to watch this and then see how this guy rolling over, then jump that passing lane, because where he going to kick it to is going to be the 3-point shooter. And so you see Bruno jumping the passing lane and still in the passing lane, he's getting his steals in the passing lane. And so you seeing a lot of steals coming in a passing lane.
Kool-Aid,
off the traps as well.
Kool-Aid, what about this though? have we considered that maybe this buy-in that we're talking about happened in the G League? Because the defense that we're seeing is coming from Bruno, and on tonight we saw it from Vitt. And our best defenders have always been Clint and Matthews in terms of being in the right position. So is the buy-in that we're seeing actually something coming up from the G League where when you watch College Park play, they play good defense? Is this something that was trained down in the G League and they're just bringing it up with all these players that are coming up?
Well, my thing is everything.
Absolutely.
Man, I think y'all overthinking stuff too much.
Yeah,
man.
let me get in real quick, Mike. If you don't mind, Mike. Let me before I forget. Look here, man. The defense ain't changed, right? The defense hasn't changed. What I've been hollering about all year for what we need from the defense. Effort. The effort has changed, right? The players are showing much effort. And I think, and like Ryan said, they're buying into their roles too, as well. But this is, ain't nothing complicated about this. The defensive effort has changed because we've been tricking out. Now, we still going under screens. We're still sagging off too far in the middle on opposite side of the ball. We still hanging. You got guys still hanging in the lane with the guys on the perimeter with the ball off opposite side of the ball. We can't keep doing that. We can't keep going on the screen. The effort has changed. That's the only thing that's changed. It ain't got nothing to do with College Park. Ain't got to do with anything but effort. Right? That's all that happened. Sorry about that, Mike. Before I forget, go ahead, Mike.
Oh no, you cool. I mean, outside of the effort though, I'll say the obvious is that personnel change. A lot I'm just saying, but a lot of stuff that like Kool-Aid, I mean, I understand coaches the coach supposed to teach you certain stuff like that, but earlier stages again than like pro level. So the personnel, Bruno, that's a credit to Bruno in my opinion, and his basketball. Like some players do have defensive IQ. I've pointed it out before when DeLon Wright was here, how when he gets screened, how he'll peel off and go to where the pass is going to go instead of steady trying to chase where somebody already picked up his man who he got picked off of, instead of like continuing like a couple of steps trailing that person. He automatically goes where the pass basically is going to go, and he'll get a steal in that way. But that was DeLon Wright's defensive IQ and stuff like that. Like, we have to have, in a sense, more players like that. And I would probably say that, like, in College Park, being the G League, and also College Park players getting PT and playing now on, this like you don't have the luxury to not give effort. Like, you're on the court literally for that reason. Like, if you don't give no effort, you're not gonna be in the league. So it's
okay, Mike. I understand what you're saying about effort, but are there different defenses on what that is called? Name the defense that is called when you play basketball. So you telling me a coach gonna run a zone the whole day and you can win against a team running a zone the whole day? Huh?
I mean,
you're gonna tell me Clint Capella? You're gonna tell me that was a different defense when Clint Capella stretched the floor on Jackson coming up to the running back into a zone defense? Okay. So how much effort would Clint Capella have to put in running back to get into a 3-2 defense?
Kool-Aid, don't run off too far for me. We're gonna take those two examples you just gave me, okay? It was one, the Jaren Jackson Clint, okay, he out there. All right, and it was another one. What was the other one before that? The other, you said zone. All right, cool. All right, so as a coach, usually a zone that you usually run a zone or go to the zone is because I am at a disadvantage. I feel like I am not able to play man. I'm not able to do, this, that. So that's why we're going to go zone to try and help out our team weakness. Okay. So then on top of that, all right. So Clint, all right. I'm not going to say this is for sure or anything like that because Clint is not as good as, say, Bruno and Double O as being able to get up on certain people and guard them and stuff like that. But this is Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson, I don't think is like him trying to hedge against really a wing type person to beat him. So he can do this, but at the same time, though, one can just think maybe in that situation you'll see more of an effort because I can be more confident to go up here and not feel like I have to immediately retreat to get back to cover something else or whatever once this ball is moved, because I will have time to get back or something like that. I'm just throwing that out there. But like I said, it's a good thing for us, man. You know,
Clint got
that
cooked in the first quarter in the zone. When he was back in the paint, he got cooked. Clint got cooked.
Who?
Clint got cooked when he got posted.
And then you said Bruno, right? You like Bruno playing defense. I like Bruno playing defense. Somebody else
I like Bruno, but they stopped Jackson from posting. They ran a different defense and they stepped out on Jackson and picked him up before he got into the paint. That's a different defense. That's not a roll back, let him post.
Like the words just be so good, but that's what I'm saying. Bruno, that's what I'm trying to acknowledge. Bruno is more physical. So therefore, Jaren Jackson is prone to be more of a soft player. So soon as Bruno being his ability to basically be a little bit more physical with him, that starts to change Jaren Jackson game to where he starts to retreat being soft. Clint more so is just gonna use the length and shadow and be there, and Jaren Jackson gonna love that the whole time. Bruno gonna actually contact. Jaren ain't gonna necessarily want that too much.
All right, let's get somebody else. Let's give somebody else an opportunity to speak too. Who's next?
Pharaoh.
I want to say, hold on, I want to say something about the bigs. I got to get my boy. Hold on, Matt. I know you're gonna go.
Matt, you can go next, man. You go next. Let Pharaoh talk, Matt. You can go next.
I want to give my boy Bruno some big ups. I love the defense, but I want to give you a shout out. I did not know Clint was averaging a triple double before the All-Star break. I was watching the Memphis broadcast, and they said that he was averaging like 11.5 and 10.5. I guess we focus on all the shit he do wrong all the time. I did not know he was averaging a double-double.
Just be talking, man.
Not triple-double, I mean double-double.
Yeah, people just be talking. That's all.
I'm about to say now, fact check that.
But double-double. I didn't know he was doing a double-double. So
yeah, go. Hey, Matt, go ahead. I'll go after you, sir, if you don't mind. So,
Pharaoh, you finished?
Yeah.
If you're finished, Pharaoh. Excuse me.
Pharaoh, yeah.
I'm drinking.
That might not be the best thing for us.
Look, I can't speak to tonight's game. I didn't see it. I'm about to go back and watch it. Apparently, I missed a great game. I don't know.
Matt, hold up. Matt, did you watch the game? Period. Matt, did you watch the game? Period.
No, I didn't see any of it.
How you gonna comment on it? You ain't looked at it.
No, I didn't. I just
come
said,
on, Matt.
I just said I can't.
See,
I just
you
said I
begging
can't speak
for
to
it.
tonight's game. I said that at the start. I said I can't.
Oh, I didn't hear
speak
that
to
part.
Tonight's game, but in general, overall, the last few games. Oh, okay, yeah. I can't speak to tonight's game, but overall, in the last few games about the defense, I do think having some guys that know Quinn's defensive system in and out the way that the G League players do, that is, I believe, one or two best defense in the G League does help. They know where guys are supposed to be. They know what Quinn likes. They know what Quinn doesn't like, etc. So, I mean, I can't say that the defense is better when you look at the two games in Brooklyn where we gave up, 115 both games. So, I mean, tonight.
Matt, what about the last couple of games?
They were basically, it was a summer league game. Our summer league team versus their summer league team. One NBA player, one NBA. Well, I'm not talking about specific. I'm just saying overall, one starter we had one starter. But I mean,
that's the best y'all gonna get out of Matt for a compliment.
The defense, it'll get better once we get better. Once we get better defensive personnel, the overall defense will get better. But for historian, I wanted to ask him because he mentioned earlier about DJ's 3 41-point games. If he could let everybody know if he knows the answer, the coach on the floor for those 3 41-point games, if he knew.
You muted, Ryan. You muted.
You muted, historian.
Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. I can't remember right offhand because he's had 3 in Atlanta. That I do know.
It's Quinn Snyder for
okay. It's Quinn Snyder. I'm not, but see, I can actually admit
Portland
that I don't know certain things, man. I can admit that, my guy.
Okay. I'm gonna help you out. Portland under Quinn.
Yeah, no, I know.
Man, what's your point? Portland, Memphis. What's your point?
No. That's it. That's it. It's no
no
point. I just wanted to know if the historian mentioned it. I just wanted to know if he knew who the coach was.
Here's the thing. I knew about the Portland game because I watched that one. We just watched the Memphis game, and then the other one that was mentioned or whatnot. I didn't get to see that one. You know, I live all the way up in Philly, but it's all good though. So
now the game. I'm gonna go back to the defense now. The game.
Hold on, man.
Use an anti-lock break.
Yeah. I'm done.
Marion, do you have anything?
I'm done.
It's John's turn.
Darion, what about you?
No, not really. I mean,
John?
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna go with John. I'll go after John.
John was just speaking. You got anything else, John? I mean, I'm just trying to make sure everybody get in on this chat, man.
Oh, Darion, go ahead, Darion. I did say something. Go ahead, Darion. I did start off. Go ahead, boss.
It's over for, but we want to make sure everybody get a chance to consider that. Larry,
we want all of the American citizens to speak.
Mm-hmm.
We want all of the Americans to speak.
Marion said something. Yeah, go ahead, Marion. You said something. Larry, everybody.
Larry in the cut chilling. You know, Larry getting ready to jump on the floor and he getting ready to kill it.
Okay.
Y'all might look. We might as well go ahead and sit back and lean back because Larry gonna have some stuff for your ass today.
Absolutely.
Well, if I can say one thing,
back in the back. We come in the back.
All right. If I can say one thing,
y'all go through the back, right?
If I can say one thing, I'll say this: the refs were horrible.
Yeah.
And it makes for what DeJounte did even more impressive, because DeJounte scored 41 points and he only had 1 free throw. So when you consider that, that's impressive. He didn't have any free throws to back up that 41 except for 1 lonely free throw, and the refs gave Memphis 30 free throws to our 15.
Woo! Good. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
hey, Darren, I got a question for you, bro.
Horrible, for us, but we still came through and we still fought.
And they were beating us to death.
They were beating us to death. I thought I was watching wrestling at one point.
Yeah,
especially.
Darren, I got a question for you. Now, you mentioned free throws just now.
Mugging down in the paint. So I give it up for our team for just continuing to fight, stay in it. They could have quit. They didn't. They continued to fight and they prevailed. They won.
Hey, Darren, I got a question for you, bro.
And whoever they put in front of us, that's who we got to play, and that's who we played. So it was a good win.
So hey, Darren, I got a question for you because you mentioned free throws or whatnot, and I know I spoke on that when I first got on with Damon before he decided to go off and fix on his hot rod or whatnot. My question is this: would you like to see Bogey attack the paint a little bit more instead of taking shots on the outside, because he's actually a better free throw shooter than anything? He can actually garner a lot of points if they actually have an offense where they say, hey man, just go attack the bucket because you're a walking free throw all night.
Yeah, plus he
John, don't start that mess now. You gonna get the channel banned.
I think John knows.
All right. I want one of y'all to tell me. I'll tell you what. I want one of y'all to tell me I'm lying.
No, nobody ain't saying you lying, John.
That's it.
I'm just asking. That's all I'm asking.
I say Bogey does.
No, you can't do that, man. You don't get
Bogey does need to drive a little bit more. I think that he's our best 3-point shooter. True, but I want to see FIBA Bogey. I want to see that guy who I saw playing in the FIBA games this summer. Because that dude there was special. He was driving, he was scoring, he was taking the ball from people. But when he played for us, he's sitting on the 3-point line. He'll drive every now and then. He fouls. He don't play defense.
And that was what I wanted to know, bro. That was what I wanted to know.
Marion, it's because he got to use them FDA approved drugs over here. So those knees are drooping.
Really, man. Hey, I don't care if they gave him what they gave.
The truth is like a bell. It ain't often told. Now, Matt, you hit on something right there because see now when we got Bogey. When we first got Bogey, since we're talking about Bogey, I'm going to talk about Bogey. And I've said this many times before. When we first got Bogey, we got him right out of the ICU at whatever damn hospital he was laying in. Same thing with Clint Capella. A lot of the players that we have put and made as starters, we got them out of the ICU. They were already damaged goods when they came here. Okay, how many years did Bogey hop, slop, and plop around here with that bad knee before he got that operation over there in whatever country you have now? We supposed to have the best surgeons over here, but he goes back home, has this operation, misses at least a quarter of the season last year in the beginning because everybody's talking about when Bogey comes back, when Bogey coming back. All right. Then when he comes back, he goes out after about 2 weeks of playing. Then this summer, all you heard from over there at the FIBA championships, Bogdanovich did this. Look at Bogey. Bogey's doing this. Bogey's doing that. And I'm sitting up here. This joker been still. And we, matter of fact, didn't we sign him to a contract before he got the operation?
Yep.
We signed that man to a contract before he got the operation. So he went over there, showed out for his national team or whatever. Now it's time for him to come here where the money's being made from us. And you can't play dead with a casket and a preacher. No, hell no.
Hey, John,
and see,
John,
thing is, I just cannot.
Quarterback. Don't he remind you of a Falcons quarterback? That used to be here back in the day. He reminds Matt Ryan's back. Wasn't he Matt Ryan's backup for the longest or whatnot? And Michael Vick's backup at one point.
Man,
stealing. He's a recidivist of stealing checks.
That what man, look here.
I'm sorry. I had to throw that one in there, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's true. It's true. And Clint Capella. Oh, see, now if Clint Capella could score, man, we would have us something here because I mean, playing defense, fine. You know, and a lot of times at that height, just you standing there at the basket with your hands up, you scaring people away, or you having them make business decisions as to whether they want to come talk to you or not. Okay. Now you get the rebound, Clint. You 5 feet away from the basket. Nobody with you. Okay. Nobody checking you. I mean, everybody else, like Jackson tonight. Now Jackson tonight, I'm trying to think of who it was. One of you guys point about the physicality matchup. Okay. Clint is not going to be as physical as Bruno, but Bruno will beat that man up and sometimes draw some unnecessary fouls. And see, you have to live with either one of those eventualities when you're putting those people on other opposing center. Your center may foul out, or your center may cause that person to make a business decision as to whether he wants to come in there on him or not. But see, we don't have consistency anywhere on this floor. And there was another point that somebody made, and then I'm gonna be quiet. You guys were talking about why this team is playing the way that they're playing right now. You don't have no starters in here. You have very few starters. These jokers playing for minutes. These jokers playing for being noticed. Hey, coach, because see, you remember your coach didn't have but an 8 or 9 man rotation in the beginning of this year. Right. And these same people were sitting on the bench waiting to get in. These people were waiting to get in. Due to all of the injuries that we've had, Yeah, you seeing these folks. And the best way, and I think Ryan said it or somebody said it, the best way for you to get yourself on the floor is not by scoring, but by effort, hustle, and defense.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, I'm finna go in the back, so open up a space for Mikey to come in. Larry, you back yet? I'll be back. I'm gonna add Mikey, but go ahead.
Both of y'all in the garage.
Larry done disappeared.
Why? Because you was set up everything.
Yeah. Oh, there's Mikey.
Hey.
There's Mikey. Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
You bet. Look, wherever it is you playing ball at, Mike, you need to bring Bogey up there with you.
I didn't think Bogey up there with me.
Yeah, you need to bring him up there with you, because one of your coaches up there might be able to help him with that doggone flicked shot he's shooting.
I mean, at least he wasn't horrible tonight, but he wasn't great.
I don't care if we're talking about somebody horrible. It was Bay. If his shot ain't falling,
Pharaoh, you right. Pharaoh.
We got January Sadiq Bey tonight.
Pharaoh, you absolutely right. Man, that doggone Sadiq Bey, his shot, I told you his shot looked like a doggone EKG machine in the ICU when the man died. Flat.
I don't know why he stopped playing bullet ball and backing folks down. He just, especially when the shot was off.
Well, because the Grizzlies actually have the only position they don't have G Leaguers playing in right now is at the forward position. Actually, you got Vince Williams, you got Jake LaRavia, you got. I mean, Lamar Stevens. He's okay. I think he belongs in an NBA rotation. Those three players, at least I'd say. So
yeah, I saw that injury. I saw that injury report.
So that injury report was. Whew. But yeah, if DeJounte Murray didn't do what he did tonight, the Hawks may not have scored 75 points.
Yeah.
True. Like that was how bad the offense was with him not on the floor. And even like, I mean, the Hawks had 5 assists through the middle of the second quarter in this game. Like that is absurdly horrible. But if DeJounte's hitting all his shots, like it's gonna sound like I'm discrediting, but you got to look at both sides. That's what I always say. That's what I'll always try and do at any point I make. While the Hawks defense has improved, and it would, I expected without Trey, the teams they have faced, they have not faced one above average offense. That is just factual.
Yep.
So I'm like, we'll see against the Pelicans, who they are a good offensive team. Not great, they're a good offensive team. So we'll see. We'll see about that. But obviously the Cavs weren't fully healthy, so a lot of stuff that goes into that. But this was the DeJounte Murray show, and people think I hate DeJounte because I think I'd say I want him traded. Ultimately, if they're going to build around this team around Trey, I don't think he fits at the shooting guard position. But when DeJounte Murray plays point guard, I expect all-star numbers, and I'm not shocked he did this at all. I've said that throughout the season. I'm not shocked at all.
Mikey.
Yeah.
I mean, even Desmond Ritter had a 300 passing yard game.
I knew some bullshit was coming.
Hey, man, leave Desmond Ritter out of this, bro. He turned over the ball way too much. 17 turnovers this year. Don't start that mess. Now, you know that's my specialty.
I forgot, Mikey.
You better leave my Falcons alone,
Mikey,
bro.
I forgot.
Yeah, you better leave the Falcons alone, bro. You treading on thin ice doing
about
that.
that, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey, what did you think about what Vic saying today?
Vic, I've been right there with Mike since the beginning of the season. I thought he should have been the backup point guard over Trent Forrest the entire time that he's gotten it. I think the Hawks signed Vic. I honestly think they signed Vic because just to help Lundy and Gay in the G League. But now with Buffkin out, they need him up here, and he has to play. I like the switch to put him at small forward, though, just because size, defense, and without Trey, you need another guy who's going to put pressure on the rim. And I think you saw that. Like, tonight, how many baseline drives did Vic get? And you saw, like, Sadiq didn't make any of them. Vic could have had 10 assists tonight if Sadiq would have hit some shots. Easily. So, like...
Hey, now, Mikey, now I want to ask you something, Mikey. Now, who was this we just signed this past week, and why?
Dylan Windler. because well, I actually give credit to the Hawks and Landry for doing
Those
it.
are good signings.
Here's why. Why not use that? It expired that day when they signed Windler. It expired at 6 p.m.
What, that
They
trade
had to
exception?
use it. They used it. If they didn't use it, they couldn't sign another two-way guy for the rest of the year. Why not do it? It's another body at least. Like, yeah, they should have signed.
That's fair.
Whoa, wait a minute.
It's like a
Mikey.
John.
Yeah, Pharaoh,
John.
stop hating.
No, John, it's like
Stop
a use it
hating,
or
You
lose
know that no name. You know that no name. That ain't straight shit.
John, you know what a use it or lose it timeout is?
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know
It's
what
the
the
same
trade
thing.
exception.
It's the same thing in this case. It's the same thing. So why not? That's
Kudos
essentially
to
the reason.
Landry.
I mean, you know, you just said
You give him kudos, but it's not like something he did
It
something.
really
amazing.
wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't talking about Landry. I'm talking about the person.
Like he did what he should have done. Sign
Hey,
somebody.
question. Use trade exception, or we use what's the name? We use trade exception.
Mikey, how many managers in life do?
Yeah, that's what Mikey said.
Contract on him.
Yeah, two-way. That
because two-way contract on him.
It wasn't a trade. It wasn't a trade exception, guys. It was a two-way contract.
Yeah,
trade exception they haven't used.
The trade exception is still good
Why
until
him?
July, John. The trade exception is still good until July.
So wait a minute. So Mikey, maybe you need to explain to me why we had to use it or lose.
Well, it's
this.
A two-way works based off of the percentage of games left for the season. That's why, that's why a two-way player like Trent played 50 games. He was done. When he played his first game, the limit on the two-way contract goes to, I don't know what the exact percentage is, but it's a certain percentage of how many games are left in the NBA season. That's how many they can enter. Now, whatever that percentage was, whatever day we signed Windler, it must have been the last day that a two-way player can play a certain amount of games, because the percentage would have been like too low of games remaining.
So Mike, can I ask this question? He couldn't go back and re-sign Miles Norris.
He could have signed Miles Norris.
So what y'all got to think about Miles Norris?
I think it'd have been.
I don't know. Well, see, we don't know anything about it.
I
don't.
I mean, you haven't watched it. Who has watched Miles Norris play?
No, I hadn't watched
I like him. The games I've watched, I like him.
He's solid.
He started really bad. He started really bad.
How big
like
is
Emoji, man? Him Emoji got man. He athletic.
He started really bad, but he came around a little bit towards the end. Has been coming around towards the end of G League season with the three.
How tall is he?
Rephrase that, John.
How
tall is he?
He's 6'10". He's 6'10".
You're muted.
He's 6'10", John. Yeah, 6'10".
Then why didn't we sign him? Why didn't we sign him?
Because honestly, in my opinion, I just don't think the Hawks think he's ready.
Because common sense ain't so common, John.
I don't think
oh
he's
my
ready.
God! See, this
I don't
is
think
why.
he's ready. That's why I don't think he would come into the rotation NBA minutes. I don't think he would.
Well, look,
John. He's still on the roster.
Yeah, he's still on the roster.
He's not on the roster.
Can we call him up? Can we call him up?
We can't call him up because you're a free agent playing with the Hawks, with the G League. He's a free agent. Anybody can pick him up. You know, we lost Tillman. We have a lot of G Leaguers that we don't lost that play good basketball. We lost Tillman.
But according
we lost
according to,
we lose
a
lot of
the
good
G League doesn't help
man.
anybody.
So what's the purpose of us having a G League team? What's the damn purpose of us even having a G League team?
Like a minor league baseball team.
What do you, John? What are you talking about? What do you
mean? Now, okay. We have been sending one player back and forth to the G League all darn year.
Yes. So does every MLB team in NBA.
All right. Now, this man Norris, he was our G Leaguer at first, right? Then he became a free agent, correct?
Yeah, he's still
Norris at the beginning of the year was signed as a two-way contract. He was on a two-way contract at the beginning of the year. He was not signed as a rookie. He was signed on a two-way contract, picked up straight out of college.
But he was property of the Hawks, correct?
Yeah, he was property of the Hawks, and he could have been sent on the bench from day one as a two-way contract.
How though?
I let the silence. I just let the silence speak volume.
Then they
Over
waived
who?
him to get Vic after even though they cut Vic from the G League after the summer game. They cut Vic, and then they came back and waived him to get Vic back.
Besides, Vic
with a
has
messed
more of
up
a place.
shoulder.
Besides, Vic has more of a place in the rotation than Norris would. Anyways.
Well, why would they cut? Tell me this. What kind of sense?
Vic's a better player. He's a better player.
Why would they cut Vic? Why would they cut? They had a lot of chance to cut a lot of different G Leagues.
He wasn't on the roster.
Why would they cut? They cut Vic. They released Vic after the summer league. He was released.
Yeah, they did.
Exactly. So why was he released? They could have released Norris from the beginning.
Because they're in the front office.
That's just
they don't go out with our opinion.
This is just my opinion, but I think that it's because when Kobe went down with was it a thumb injury or whatever in practice with a G League or something when he missed like a month and a half, 2 months. I think they envision, and this is just my opinion, complete opinion. There's nobody knows the real answer to this, by the way, out of any of us. But I think that they plan to have Kobe in the rotation earlier than this, but that injury really set him back. Don't forget, like there is in the G League, he played 2 games, or he played 0 games actually. He practiced with them, and he got hurt.
So
then he comes
in
back,
the G League,
dominates the G League, still doesn't enter the rotation.
So in the summer game,
until what, like 2 weeks from now, he's in the NBA. So like, I that's just my opinion.
So in the summer game, you know who we released? We released one of the best point guard in Tyrese Martin. He looked better in the summer league
Point guard. He's
than
not a
most
point
of the
guard.
guards.
He can't play point guard.
Huh? I'm just saying he in the summer league, he was one of the best looking point guards on the floor in the summer league.
He's not a point guard.
Was he? He is a point guard.
Nah.
He came in with AJ. Landry got him with AJ. He's a point guard.
He's not a point guard, Kool-Aid. He's more like a small forward type player.
He's a small forward. Tyrese Martin is a small forward / guard. Go look at it. Y'all know who Tyrese Martin is?
He's a small forward, brother.
Small forward / guard.
He's small forward.
He's not a point guard.
Huh? I didn't say he was a point guard. I said he was. I said a guard. I said guard.
Wait, yes, you did.
My guy,
I said he was a small forward / guard.
You did say
he came in with AJ.
Okay.
Coach only.
I misspoke earlier too, Kool-Aid. You said point guard.
Well, I didn't mean to say point guard. I just said guard. I mean to say
Well,
guard.
regardless of any of that,
But he had played. But when he played ball, where he come from, he played a point guard position. He didn't just play a 2 guard. He played point guard too.
No.
Yeah, but not.
Before he came to pro,
he came into the NBA.
Before he came to pro, he played point guard.
If you're a point guard on a college team and don't have advanced playmaking skills, it's not that uncommon. It's not that all uncommon for them to transition into a different position at the NBA level. It's not uncommon.
When did he play point? What year did he play point guard at UConn?
I don't know.
I'm still reeling at the fact that you didn't that there are some people that
I'm
don't
looking
think
right
that
at
the
it. So y'all
Hawks
telling
can't
me
use
I'm looking right at it. It says right
player
here
on
this
the
is what I'm
floor.
telling you. I'm looking right at it.
Who would he play over?
Go ahead.
Let John talk.
I'm finna show facts. Y'all want facts? Y'all want facts? I'm looking at it. He's a 6'6" guard.
Yeah, he's a guard.
Okay, then. So he a guard. Y'all didn't say.
Kool-Aid. Let me show you. Kool-Aid. Look, what they're talking about. You said he was a point guard. That's the first thing you said. All right.
Well, I didn't mean to say he was a point guard. Well, I was trying to say he was a guard. Okay,
Yeah, he's
but
a
y'all
guard.
was saying he was a forward. I wasn't saying he was a forward. I said he was a guard.
Yeah, he is. He's a shooting guard.
Okay, but y'all was saying he wasn't a guard.
No, you said he was a point guard. They was challenging you on the point guard.
I know. I understand what y'all saying. What I said. I didn't mean to say point guard. I meant to say guard.
Let John finish. You overtalked him. Go ahead, John. Say what you're saying.
Well, I'm just aghast at the fact that people are glossing over the fact that we couldn't have used another 6'10" body on our starting roster.
You got to think
even though your coach wasn't going but 9 people deep on the bench. Because see, Bruno, you remember last year as well as this year, Bruno was growing moss because he wasn't getting off the bench. Cobwebs were forming under his feet because the man was not getting
Bruno
off the
was
bench.
in another state.
In another state of what? He was on the team, Mikey.
No, Bruno got re-signed late on in the season, right? He didn't.
Yeah.
Bruno
And don't and don't forget about the dude that we signed to replace, was it Double O and Clint or whatever, and the man never played.
You're talking about you're talking about Booker? No, not Trevor Booker.
I can't remember what his name was.
Yeah,
but the man never freaking played.
I got another
The man
question.
never
What
played.
about Silver? What's the problem with Silver?
You can't call him up. He's not on contract.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I don't understand that, man.
You only have a certain limited number of contracts. You can't give out 2 ways to everybody.
I understand that, but you just went and got a guy from nowhere and gave him a 2-way contract.
Yeah, you got a guy who
Silver been down there 2 years, man, or more, man. I mean, this dude's 6'10" balling, and
but that's
as a power forward / center, and he been down there balling, and you can't even sign him. You can't. You just go get a guy named Dylan.
Let me say this.
I'm just trying.
You gotta. That's
Hey, Kool-Aid, I don't understand it myself. I mean, these jokers using a Ouija board for draft picks.
Let me say
and that demon ain't talking to him.
But you gotta look at this, man. Look at it this way. Because they ball in the G League don't mean they're gonna ball up here. There's probably we're not coaches.
But y'all just said they training them guys to play defense in the G League, so they training them to play Quinn's system. Why would you go outside of the G League to bring people up?
You right, Foot. You right, Foot. That's no guarantee of them being able to play up here. But my thing is that anybody with any size, you need to bring them. I got to have a skyscraper. I go over there to Africa and get that joker 7'9". I go over there and get that dude that's 7'9" over there in Africa, put him down there under the basket. As long as you block shots, you stay over here. Just as soon as you miss one, I got a boat and a ticket waiting for you to go back.
John's probably the type of guy who thinks Bull's a good defender because he can block shots.
There you go, Mike.
Well, the man can shoot. Bull can't shoot.
No, he can shoot, but he's a horrible defender.
Hey, man, look.
Just like his dad was.
Hey, the man can shoot. Man can shoot. Go ahead, hey, Foot. What were you gonna tell me? What were you gonna tell me, Foot?
Well, this is just for everybody. I keep hearing in Facebook, the chats, everything about size. If you ain't no baller, size don't mean nothing, right?
Agreed.
Exactly. I don't care if you 7 foot or whatever. If you're not a baller, it don't mean that, because like you talk about somebody standing on the basket just to block shot, just be standing. But what you gonna give them on offense side? If you out of position on offense, you mess the whole floor, the whole offense.
Hey, Foot, you know what? Foot, you know what? You just described Capella. You just described Capella.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
No,
what did you just say?
No, I did not.
What did you just say?
What did he hit tonight?
He backed him into a corner.
What did he have tonight?
No, I ain't bagging no way. He walked into that one.
What did Capella have tonight?
What did I say? What did I say when I first came on? What did he have? By the way, what did he have?
15. What did he have about 15?
Yeah, Clint had 13 and 11. 5 of 13.
Okay, so
13 and 11. Okay,
5 of 13 shooting.
Clint averaged a double, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then what's the problem?
I need more from him than that doggone putback mess. I need more. I need someone. No. You know what? Foot. Now this is the difference. This is the difference. What does your opposing center have to do to guard Clint Capella?
John.
Absolutely nothing.
Hey, John.
Your opposing center takes the night off. Clint Capella get the ball, or they go down on that end playing defense. They take the night off.
But John, He had 15 points and he had 11 rebounds, 5 on offense, 6 on defense, dog. So either
Okay,
way,
that's fine.
No, I get what you're saying, but you're like, well, what did he do tonight? I was just making sure I gave you the numbers so you know.
Yeah, Foot.
You were asking or whatnot. It wasn't just the points. He had 5 rebounds tonight and he had 1 block. I think he should have had 2 or 3, and he had 1 turnover, unfortunately. So it's just what it is.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine. But a Clint Capella that had some low post moves, a Clint Capella that had a hook shot, a Clint Capella that could shoot free throws, you could get 25, 30 points out of that man every freaking night.
No, because Trey and DJ got the most shots.
There you go. And see, Foot, you absolutely right. Foot, you absolutely right.
Make him something he's not.
You absolutely right.
But John, think about it. When he was
absolutely right.
John, when he was in Houston, he had access to Akeem Olajuwon.
And
so
still didn't get no offensive
Akeem, think about it. If Akeem couldn't do nothing with him, what make you think that he's getting ready to change who
I don't
he
know
is
how many
now?
times that is.
Think about it, man.
See, hey, you're both of you are absolutely right, and this is why I say everybody's talking about. Well, we can package Clint up with DeJounte, or we can put Clint on the market and put a for sale sign on him and get him a discount at Save Right, and we'll get somebody for it. That ain't gonna work.
Boy, you about
that ain't gonna work.
John, you about to have Matt looking like a slit watermelon when you talk about damn trading DeJounte. As soon as you said that, I bet money that Joker was smiling.
Yeah, well, hey, Matt, hold up. Matt, do you still, wait a minute, hey, Matt, do you still call him the dim star?
Wait a minute, that's cold. That's cold-blooded, man.
That was Matt's nickname for him when he first came here. He said he was the dim star.
You can't say that no more.
Did you hear me? Clint, when Clint leave Atlanta, he will be heading to being a backup center, heading to retirement.
Yeah, no,
agreed.
The league sees Clint as a backup center now. That is factual. That is no longer an opinion. That is factual.
Yeah,
we know that Kool-Aid. We know he a backup.
Well, we'll see. We'll see when he leave next season. This season. Next season.
Know
because they were trying to teach him some moves in the summer, wasn't it?
Yes.
You would hope so.
They were trying to teach him. They were trying to teach Clint some moves.
Clint is a
Clint get better at is shooting free throws so far.
And I told you the man
is not changing. I keep telling y'all.
Stop. It's too late. It's too late. When Clint Capella be dribbling out there, he looked like a giraffe falling out of a tree. I told you that joke.
Where did that come from?
Hey, it's only the 99 is all on the attack.
I think that's that Jose Cuervo talking tonight at John. John,
hey, hold on for a second.
It is.
No, but
here's to the chat.
No, but when you talk about trading DeJounte Murray, when you talk about trading DeJounte Murray, it's always got to be in the context of who this team is building around. And they came out and said it was Trey and Jalen. Now, if that's the case, trading DeJounte Murray for a guy that at the shooting guard position is going to be an elite defender and be able to shoot the 3-ball, that probably fits better on paper with the Trey and Jalen archetype. So that's the only reason why, I think. I mean, I've said it before. I think DeJounte is a great player. He's a championship level point guard easily. Great second, third option. But if you're going to build a team around Trey and Jalen, there are better players that fit the archetype that you need around those two than DeJounte Murray. That's how I view it.
I would talk about that, man. Right now about what's going to be and how the team going to be.
So let Mikey be fair and you stop hating.
Hey, Mikey, you need an architect before you have an archetype.
Hey, that was good, John.
Yo. Mikey, who can be a second option? Hey, what you say now?
Yo. Hey, I wouldn't even let me.
1 minute.
Hold up.
Hey,
1 minute.
we're about to end the stream, gang. Salute to everybody who tapped in, man. I appreciate the support as we continue to grow this channel. We moving on up. Hey, yo, Next live stream tomorrow. Sunday. We got the Pelicans. Come tap in, come hang out with your homeboy, and then y'all know we're gonna go post game live. Y'all know how we do. Salute to everybody who tapped in, man. Appreciate the support, man. And we up out of here. Some of us gonna be probably still in the background talking. Y'all know what to do. I'm gonna drop the link if y'all want to come tap in backstage. Y'all know what to do. Hey, it's first come, first serve, man. But once the membership start kicking in, that's gonna also be a membership privilege. So hey, y'all know what to do. I'm gonna drop the link and I'll catch y'all Sunday as we take on the Pelicans. John Murray with that bomb ass game today. Very efficient, looked like a legit star player. Love to see it. And we're up out of here. Peace.
I hope they was watching. David Griffin was watching.
I'm hanging in the back. Don't know where we gonna go.